Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Camille. I am your hostess, Camille, and it's pretty late in California. It is actually almost a new day. It's 11:58. No, 11:50 p.m. And I decided that I'm going to start doing my shows very late as opposed to during the day because it's very quiet and wonderful. But I wanted to bring to you a bonus episode on Angela Bofill, Afro-Latina Identity Explained in 2024. Okay? So what happened? I'll tell you the story at the end of the show. Okay? Let's do it that way. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe. And again, this is Coffee Chat with Camille. Our topic is going to be on Afro-Latina or Afro-Latinos. And these are the list of RIPs for 2024, those who have passed away. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so Angela Bofill is a celebrated American singer, songwriter, and performer known for her distinctive blend of jazz, R&B, and Latin music. Born on May 2nd, 1954 in the Bronx, New York, Bofill emerged in the late 1970s as a powerful voice in the contemporary jazz and R&B scenes. She was Afro-Latina. It's actually Latina, but I'll say it Latino. I'm using masculine form. Specifically Puerto Rican and Cuban. Okay? So this is what the topic is on. It's really on Afro-Latinos. And what are they, right? One moment, we're about to get into it. So now A is for Afro-Latinos and Afro or Afro-Latinas, definitions and examples. Okay, at the bottom in Spanish, it's just asking for you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, guys. And also, I want to thank my subscribers too for believing in me and letting me know that my content is doing well for them. Right, so the definition of Afro-Latino and Afro-Latin American. Afro-Latinos and Afro-Latin Americans are Latin Americans who are descended from African slaves brought to Latin America and the Caribbean region during the transatlantic slave trade, who made up about 93% of all Africans brought to the Americas. There's Afro-Brazilians, Afro-Cubans, Afro-Dominicans, Afro-Hondurans, Afro-Panamanians, Afro-Puerto Ricans, Afro-Colombians, Afro-Mexicans, and other Latin Americans are from these African slaves. The first Africans brought to the New World arrived on the island of Hispaniola, now divided between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. The majority were taken to Brazil. Only 5% of the Africans brought to the Americas went to North America, from whom African Americans are descended. Please like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to do that. Now, this is a second definition of Afro-Latinos, number 2, and Afro-Latin Americans. Afro-Latinos are individuals of Latin American descent who have African ancestry. This group is part of the broader Latin American community, but is distinguished by its African heritage, which can be traced back again to the transatlantic slave trade, when millions of Africans were forcibly brought to the Americas. Afro-Latinos may identify with both their African roots and their Latin American culture, often navigating the complexities of racial and ethnic identity within these intersecting backgrounds. Okay, thank you so much for being here. The topic is on Afro-Latina Identity Explained in 2024, Ms. Angela Bofill, who passed away this year. Now, this is going into categorizations as or African American. The categorization of Afro-Latinos as Black or African American in the United States has varied over time, and it often depends on self-identification and the context of the census or social classifications. Historically, in the U.S., racial categorization have been influenced by the one-drop rule, which classified anyone with African ancestry as Black. Before the 20th century, Afro-Latinos were often categorized simply as Black or Negro in census data, especially if their African heritage was visibly apparent. Please like, share, subscribe, and also you may comment. At your leisure. There was little recognition of their Latin American roots. Okay, so all these descriptives of cultural ethnicity that goes on in the Latin, they call themselves, I think, Latin or Mexican or Hispanic. They're not Spaniards, but nevertheless, all these titles they weren't really given any recognition like they are being given now. Okay, so now we're going to go through the timeline real quick. In the 1960s and 1970s, the Civil Rights Movement and the rise of Black identity politics began to influence how Afro-Latinos saw themselves and how they were categorized. During this period, many Afro-Latinos were still categorized as Black or Negro, but there was growing awareness and recognition of their distinct cultural background. 1980s and 1990s, the U.S. Census started to allow more detailed self-identification. By 2000, the census allowed people to select more than one race and introduced the Hispanic or Latino ethnicity category, allowing Afro-Latinos to identify as both Black and Latino. 2000s to present, Afro-Latinos can now more explicitly identify their dual heritage. The Census Bureau's categorizations continue to evolve, reflecting the increasing recognition of Afro-Latinos as a distinct group within the broader Black and Latinx communities. Throughout these periods, many Afro-Latinos have navigated complex identities, sometimes being categorized as Black or African American, while also identifying strongly with their Latin American roots. Okay, so then after, just please see the references or sources at the end of this episode, okay? Thank you so much. And also, again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Oh, I forgot to run my banner. Let me do that. Like, share, and subscribe. There we go. And let's see, I move this information forward, right? So 1960s and 1970s, Afro-Latinos were all categorized as Black or Negro. All right. It's taking a minute, but here we go. So this is a small list. There are a lot more, but this is a list of other famous Afro-Latinos. I don't know if you guys remember the late now Charles Rangel. He was Puerto Rican father and he had an African American mother. Lupita Amandi Nyong'o, Mexico City, Mexico citizenship. Excuse me, Mexico City, Mexico is where she was born. Citizenship, Mexico and Kenya. I was about to say subscribe and like. Okay, Adriana Lima, where was she? Salvador Bahia, I hope I say that right, Brazil. And then Lisa Lefty Lopez, La Ciebo, Honduras. So she's Honduran, and Miss Lima was Brazilian. Ismael Enrique Cruz Cordova is a Puerto Rican actor of African descent. Faison Love Faison Andre Love, born Langston Faison in Santissima, Cuban. Okay. I'm sure they put Cuba, it looks like, but okay, so but he was born in Cuba. All right, Roberto Clemente, Isla Verde, Puerto Rico. Isla, for those of you who don't know, that just means green island. Okay, Isla is island, and Verde is green. Please subscribe and like. Also provided my Cash App for donations to continue to bring you excellent content and wonderful guests. All right, this is Sylvia Del Villar. She was born in Puerto Rico, Santurce. And then Reggie Jackson, name is Reginald Martinez Jackson. He has a Puerto Rican father who is half Puerto Rican. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, Rosario Dawson, Puerto Rican, Tiano, Cuban, and African ancestry, mother. Yaya Camara da Costa Johnson is Afro-Brazilian. And then, one moment, I was reading too slow. I apologize. All right, let's go back a little bit. Yeah. Okay, we're not at Celia Cruz yet. Excuse me. Okay. I apologize. There we go. Okay. So then I have Rosario Dawson, Puerto Rican, Cuban, and African ancestry. Yaya Camara, I think it's Camara. Da Costa Johnson, Afro-Brazilian. Shar Jackson is African American, Puerto Rican descent mother. That's her mom's side. She used to play on Moesha. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. They're Brandy. Okay. And again, there's lots of Afro-Latinos in Hollywood and throughout the Americas. Okay. This is Ursula Hilaria Celia de la Caridad Cruz Alfonso, aka Celia Cruz. Mother and father were from Havana, Cuba. And I had the pleasure of hearing the Queen of Salsa in LA, and she's magnificent. Most powerful voice I ever heard. Beautiful voice. She was like at least 80 something years old. Really fascinating woman. Just amazing. All right. I think we just have a few more on our list. All right. This is Diane Denales de los Santos, aka Amara la Negra, Dominican Republic mother. Right? She's gorgeous. They all are gorgeous. So, I think she may be the last one on our list. Please like and subscribe. I hope that this was informative and educational for you. All right. And I kept the same credit and sources from the first Angela Bofill um, video that I did when I put her on the African American list. And I will explain for no more than 5 minutes about why I did choose to. Um, oh, one moment, guys. Please, again, 1, like, 2, share, 3, subscribe, 4, please leave a comment, okay? Your call to action is my wonderful audience and hopefully new subscribers. Who is your favorite Afro-Latino and why? Okay, that's all I want to know. Leave that in the comments for me, right? And also, thank you for being a sponsor. Okay, I want to thank my sponsors. I appreciate you so much. And sponsors are the folks that give donations, by the way. All right, so your call to action, I'll be looking for your comments. I'm going to read them on the next episode. Not this one coming up, but who is your favorite Afro-Latino? And you can also let me know if you even knew that there was a separate title in the I'll say Latin or Hispanic not diaspora, but um, the folks from Mexico, Central America, South America, and within the Caribbean. Did you guys know that slavery existed, that it was a global phenomenon, that it was not solely about United States of America, but about the Americas in general, and that a lot of the first people that were brought were Africans, and from those beautiful Africans, many of our different hues, hair textures, eye colors, body shapes, and everything else came from that, right? So we are a very blended, um, inter, I don't know how to say it. I want to say like it's in a form, it's interracial, but it's like we're all really a part of this entire world. Okay, we're all part of one another in the world. Excuse me. Right. So let's just keep that in mind in the for forefront. At any rate, August goal is 500 subscribers, and I am currently, thanks to you all's help, at 400 subscribers. Hey everybody, we're so close to reaching our August goal of 500 subscribers. Currently, I had the word 399, but we're actually 400. If you enjoy our content here, please give us a like. Share the video with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue bringing you awesome content. Let's hit that 500 mark together. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I still haven't corrected together over there. I thought I did, but I apologize. I know it's spelled with an R, and that's the end of a sentence. I put a period. I know. All right. So again, we're pretty close to the goal here. Very proud of the progress being made within quite a few days. I appreciate you all's support. And you can become a sponsor by going to Coffee. That's a new one. It's KOFI. And you can donate whatever amount you like. And it will be just used towards bringing you all more educational content, interviews, and entertainment, and just in various genres of reporting. Okay? These are the credit sources specifically for this discussion about Afro-Latinos and their categorization in the U.S. Okay? And I think we have one more slide to go. That should be for our sponsors and nope, I forgot. I had a lot of sources for this topic. So funny, just put together so much information. Looks like a little, but it's a lot of reading I have to do before I can actually post this up and get it to you. Okay. So just support our channel at coffeechatwithcamille.com. When you go there, just it's buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee is going to be under sponsor tab. Okay. And then I have coffee as well. Gracias por ver mi episodio en parte de español y de inglés. I didn't do a lot of speaking Spanish because we do have to remember we're in the United States. I'm not sure if a lot of folks are aware, but I teach English. I've taught, excuse me, to TEFL and TESOL, and that's teaching English to as a foreign language. And the universal language, meaning global, is English first. Okay. And I would say a little bit to the Spanish speakers. Cada día practicaré español por mis amigos y amigas de México, América de Central y América del Sur. Brasilia, las gentes hablan solamente en portugués. Me gustan mucho las personas de México y otros países porque es muy amable a mí y mi familia también. So I just really want to thank all of you who are Latin or who are Spanish speakers, Spanglish speakers. Mine is a little broken, but I will still talk to you. And I have taught it. I taught Spanish as well, right? And so I feel a certain affinity towards Latinos and Latinas, but I also feel quite disappointed in them for not being more supportive of African Americans since they have been here. And a majority of them have been here illegally, unfortunately for them. So hopefully this has helped everybody. I know there are legal citizens here from the countries I mentioned, but just understand that we're all in this together. And the goal is to keep human rights and reparations in the forefront. Again, thank you so much for watching this special episode called Angela Bofill, Afro-Latina Identity Explained in 2024. And the subtopic is, what is an Afro-Latina or Latino? Right? Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like and share on your way out or come back and do it for me. And I'm looking forward to more subscribers. Thank you so much. I want to get the film review to you as well. Bye for now, everyone. And continue to have a magnificent week. Bye. Oh, also, call to action. Don't forget, please, please, please leave your comment. Who is your favorite Afro-Latino or Afro-Latina? Let me know in the comments, okay? I want to read those. All right. If you have anything more to say, feel free. Okay. No negativity, no hate, but just let's have a great open discussion about the Afro-Latino community and make them feel special and welcome. It's okay not to be white or pale. Okay. That's okay. All right. Bye. I like you guys so much. I was going to say I love you, but I don't know y'all like that, you know. Anyway, bye.